Okay, so this will be an unboxing video of the Pelonis 16-inch oscillating stand fan. So that's what it'll look like when it's done. You will need a Phillips screwdriver for this, so go get your Phillips screwdriver. And I read in the manual supposedly there's a 1-year warranty with this fan. Okay, so let me show you the first step. So grab all your stuff, pull it out. There's a few instructions here you could read, but I don't think these instructions are very good, and so that's why I'm making this video. But anyway, so the first thing I did is I put this pole in. You just, shove it in, and then you loosen this, and then you pull it up. So now we're ready to attach the motor. That's our next step. Okay, so if you look here, there's a screw and you have a Phillips head. So what you need to do first is you need to loosen that screw, because that screw is going to go right on this lip. So there's a little lip here that you may or may not be able to see. We'll turn some more light on. Okay, so we're back. We've loosened the screw. Now we're going to tighten it. Okay, so we have the motor head on top, and I went ahead and I tightened that screw. You can tighten it more if you want to make it flush, but that's good enough, just as long as this piece isn't going to move back and forth. Okay, of course you don't want to have this plugged in when you're doing it. The next step is you're going to get your rear grill, which looks like this, and we're going to pop it on according to the diagram. And so according to the diagram, we're going to face it like this, up and down, and we're gonna put it back there. Okay, so we have the rear grill on. We just took it and we put it on like this. You may or may not be able to see, but there's some little arrows here indicating that I need to take this, I need to shove it down. And you see these two down arrows, and that's what we're gonna do next. So Zoe is looking for this other piece. According to the diagram, we have number 4. But we have nothing that really looks like number 4. These are the only two pieces. This one looks like number 6, and so we're gonna have to make this one be our number 4. Okay, even though in the diagram they don't look alike. All right, so we're kind of just doing this before. I have done one of these fans before. I have a white one like this, so I did it once before, but it was a while ago. All right, so we checked our parts, we couldn't find it, and so let's go look at this other fan, take a field trip here, and this will help us. Anyway, this fan's actually running. So if you look in here, that top piece goes in there. Turn the fan off, please, Zoe.
Oops.
Okay, yeah, click it off, please. So this is the same brand fan. It's an oscillating fan. You saw it start to oscillate. Anyway, okay, where's that piece? So there's that piece. You can't really see it, but anyway, those little hooks go on the end of that plastic. Maybe you can see it right in there. Those two little hooks on the end of that bar go into the plastic. So let's make that work. And then, did we put this one down, Zoe? Did we put that down in the grooves? Huh, that's interesting. Okay, maybe this one's slightly different, but all right, we'll go figure this out. Stay tuned while we get our black Pelonis fan figured out. Okay, so I think we figured it out. So what you're gonna need to do, which you want to turn this little guy straight up and down, and then there's these plastic pieces here. We're gonna fit right in those grooves. Point to the middle right here, Zoe. Point right there. So we're gonna fit it right into those grooves. Right. So let's go ahead and try that. We've got it straight up and down. Here, hold on. Okay, so what I did was, there's these two plastic pieces, and they're gonna fit right in those grooves. So there it is. You pull it off. You just want to fit it right in there, and then you pull it down. Okay, that's your pull down part. I don't think that's, I'm kind of pushing it down. It's not going any further. So then I'm going to take this little knob and then I'm going to secure it. So now that that knob is secure, I think that's what we want. All right, so now we're on to the next step. So I think we found what that part is. That's right here. It's above where it says considerable hint. Hold that part up, Zoe. This part is actually going to go on the base, so right down here. Anyway, so to my credit, I did do like an hour's worth of swimming today. That's why I'm kind of taking this at my pace. But anyway, yeah, let's put that at the base. So you're going to take this little piece, and it's got a few words on it. It says there's like an unlock and a lock position. If the camera would, there we go. So there's an lock and there's an unlock. So righty tighty, lefty loosey, and it's just going right in there into that hole. So let's put it in, get it snug, and there it goes. Okay, so that's what we have here. Is this piece is there. Okay, now let's turn it upside down. Okay, so the number 4 piece was actually already in. It's already in the motor. So I think this is what number 4 is in the diagram. So I just showed you. I showed you part 4. So I think that was already in the fan. That's why I got confused, because I didn't see any of those pieces. All right, give me the blade, Zoe. Number 5. Okay, good job, Zoe. Zoe's helping out today. So we've got number 5. We're just gonna stick it on here, and remember, you want to line it up with those grooves. There's 2 little pieces, 1 piece of metal here, 1 piece of metal there. So let's get those lined up. I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna do it 180 degrees, so it's a straight angle. Math teacher nerd coming out in me. Straight angle there. Now let's slide it on. And I'm going to come to the back here, or the side, so you can see what's happening maybe. Okay, so there's kind of pushing it on. Okay. So, see if you can see that. Those 2 little hooks are in. And we're just going to push it hard. Okay, Zoe, go ahead and push that in hard.
Yep.
Yep, push it in hard. Harder. Okay, I think that's in. Okay, so there was no clicking back there, but the last step is to get this piece, and you're just gonna click it on. So it looks like there's some plastic ridges there. Let's see what guidance the instructions give. So they do say there is a spot to click. You will hear a click. Let's look at the back of this. It looks pretty uniform. I don't see any places that it should line up, so it doesn't really matter the way you put it. But if you notice, my last one had the words facing down. So I think I did that one at like 8 o'clock at night, but you may want to have your words facing up, because once you click these on, I'm sure you could get it off, but it would just wear the plastic out. So we're going to click it on, and we're going to show you that the fan works. And you may want to test it at this point to make sure your motor works.